Ich werde vielleicht nicht für die ganzen Folgen da sein, weil ich nachher einen kleinen Fahrradtour machen will. Ja, alles gut, alles entspannt. Ist ja kein Muss. Aber heute Abend, so gegen 8, 9 Uhr, bist du dabei mit Baldur's Gate 3, oder? Also ich meine, ich hoffe doch. Wie gesagt, wenn du da bist, bist du da. Wenn du nicht da bist, dann nicht. Und damit hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Stream Mass Effect 1 aus der Legendary Edition Modded Episode 10. Wir müssen mit dem Dude reden und ihn überzeugen, dass der uns durch die Quarantäne lässt, weil sonst aggroen wir hier alle. Das haben wir beim letzten Mal getestet. Das wollen wir nicht. Also, let's go. Ich werde es versuchen. Ansonsten klaue ich euch den neuen Loot dann einfach beim nächsten Mal. Ich meine, solange wir da sind, kannst du ja auch einfach dazukommen, you know? Like, ja, du kannst einfach dazukommen.
Since Mir's back online, I had a look at your record. I hope you didn't use up all that luck on a cruise.
I've always had enough to fall back on.
Well, we've got some problems that could use your attention.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Wie gesagt, du kannst entweder das beim nächsten Mal machen oder, wenn wir, keine Ahnung, eine halbe Stunde oder eine Stunde oder 1,5 Stunden drin sind, kannst du einfach dazukommen. You know how it is. Ja, genau. Einfach joinen. Du meinst, du machst eine Fahrradtour? Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Welcome to hell, smoking or non-smoking.
Wow. Okay, Geh, Alter, wie das crasht gerade. Hier einfach im Kreis. Oh no. 4 Minuten rein, der erste Crash. Ist okay. Ist okay. Ist da noch nicht... Nothing happened. Wenn das jetzt nochmal crasht... Dann wechsle ich zum Dual-PC-Setup. Und restarte den PC. Like, come on, das kann nicht sein. Kann nicht sein. PC, you're doing me dirty here. Lief doch gestern so.
Since Mir's... I hope you didn't use up all that luck.
I've always had enough.
Well, we've got some problems. God, I wish we could help. He'll run a full scan. I'll radio ahead to let the guard. You and me both.
Naja. Wait. Im Kreis? Was für ein Kreis? Fahrt ihr einmal in der Innenstadt so einen Kreis? Oder... I'm confused. By the way, hier gibt es richtig tolle Fahrradwege. Like... Richtig, richtig tolle Fahrradwege. schwer zu beschreiben. Ah, okay. Ja, ist okay. Fährst du gern Fahrrad? What? Gibt so einen Grünstreifen, das sich weit durch die Stadt zieht. Da fahre ich hauptsächlich lang und dann zurück. Oh, das ist nice. Das ist schön. Ja, wenn das Wetter mitspielt, dann mache ich das gerne. Also in der Nähe würde ich dich zu einer Radtour einladen. Bei uns kann man durch so ein Naturschutzgebiet fahren, was richtig mega geil ist. Aber ja, wie gesagt, wenn das Wetter mitspielt. Jetzt regnet es gerade, da will keiner fahren.
What do you want?
Nur die Frage.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Frage ich mich, ist das hier jetzt auch für uns offen? Nope. It's still not open. Aber okay. Nobody here. Was haben wir denn hier? Ein bisschen beim MELE hier. This is bad. Hier mal vorbei, danke.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Oh no, they destroyed the PC. Wir haben 4 Chemikalien isoliert, die miteinander kombiniert werden können. Um dem Gift entgegenzuwirken, sie müssen in genau abgemessenen Mengen gemischt werden. Bei der Zumischung jeder Chemikalie markiert das Gerät die minimale und maximale Menge, mit der es gelingt. Zu wenig oder zu viel ruiniert das. Okay. Haben wir intuitiv gut gemacht schon, würde ich mal sagen. War klar, dass sie eine Verräterin ist. Oh no. Oh shit.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Security clearance required for access. Insert card.
What? Erstmal verabreichen wir das Antivirus. Das Gegenmittel. Ja, sie war sehr verdächtig. Oh ja, true. Der ist ja unten. Wollen wir mal.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Gut. Ja. Nun. Aha. Dann natürlich die Frage, wie es um die Guards steht. Die scheinen noch nicht alle wirklich geaggro zu sein. Finde ich gut. Sollte helfen. So kommen wir daran vorbei. Ungesehen. Was sollen wir? Okay. Wir sollten vielleicht... Speichern. Mal schön saven. Was für ein Fahrrad hast du? Hast du ein normales Fahrrad oder ein E-Bike? Is he? Kill her right now. Place her under arrest. What's here? Take it.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Never mind. Never mind. An e-bike. Oh.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Sarens' enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Pistole ist leicht broken, not gonna lie.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Yeah, nah, not happening.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
What the fuck? What? You're kidding me, right? Please let it be. Lass es nun.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
And like this, it became personal for Liara, I guess. Shit!
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Ah.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Hui. Ich habe nur ein normales Fahrrad. E-Bikes sind... I don't know, it defeats the purpose, you know? Irgendwie, ein Fahrrad ist ja da, um Sport zu machen. Und wenn du dich von einem Motor tragen lässt... Ich meine, es ist bequem und es passt irgendwie zu dir. Not gonna lie. Aber ja...
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Ja, es ist bequem. Und zum Sport machen kann ich den Motor ausmachen, aber wenn ich schnell irgendwo hin will, dann ist das praktisch. Indeed.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Only because it's ugly doesn't mean it's evil. Und sagen wir so. Es ist reasonable, not gonna lie. Vielleicht hat er uns angelogen, vielleicht auch nicht. Wenn ja, wenn es doch böse sein sollte, können wir es später immer noch wegpusten.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Hey, warst du je Schlitten fahren? The appeal of winter wears thin, als ob.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets. Also bei meinem ersten Spieldurchlauf habe ich's getötet. Warum? Es war doch ein nettes Alien. Es war vernünftig, so rationalen Gedankenfähig. Ist. Warum hast du es getötet? Weil der Kodex sagt, dass die gefährlich sind. Kodex. Mi. Kodex. Oh lol, wir können nicht zurück, sehe ich gerade. No way back.
Wisst ihr, wer auch gefährlich ist? Die Menschen. Die Menschheit. Menschen sind auch gefährlich. Sehr sogar. Bevor das jetzt irgendwann wieder crasht, nochmal speichern. Ich sag ja nicht, dass es die richtige Entscheidung war, aber ich hab's gemacht. Okay, fair enough. Fuck happened here? Oh wait. Can go straight into the labs? Interesting. Oh.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure, sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Ha! That's not good. Wir müssen die Leute evakuieren.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
We're not gonna do that right now. Wir gucken erstmal, ob wir oben noch auf andere Leute treffen, ob die noch da sind. Like, ich will hier nicht die Neutronen, the Neutron Purge starten. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right?
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira instructions. I have not so much time. I die under ice. Is not so bad death. I am born in Arkhangelsk. There is closure.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Nah. What I ask for, eh? A strong vodka is nice, but it would just leak out. Code is 875-020-079. You tell Mira that. Then tell her code Omega local execution. Everything run automatic from there. You leave quickly, yes? I will become puddle of goo, but I am thinking I will not care so much. This is all for me. I am thinking. I try to think of good, inspiring last words. Maybe something like...
Holy shit! Didn't expect that one. Well, wer auch immer noch im Labor oben ist, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be purged.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Get down! Someone give me a hand!
Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate... Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Shit. Die sind ein bisschen stark. Vor allem, wenn die ja da rauskommen und keine Deckung
Neutron
haben.
purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation.
I hope the rest of them made it out. I really do. Weil wenn nicht, dann haben wir gerade Massenmord begangen. Das ist nicht so gut. No? Absolutely not good. No. Ja, kein Weg zurück zu den Wissenschaftlern. I would say. No, ob das jetzt die richtigen Entscheidungen waren. Wird sich zeigen, würde ich sagen. Wird sich zeigen.
Hey, so what happened up there?
Would you believe Rachni?
Trying to put one over on the old campaigner, eh? It's been in Asari's age since there are any Rachni. If you can't say anything, no big deal. Points for imagination, though, eh? So what can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic insights?
Ananias had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail him. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
What was that about synthetic?
He got caught this time, though. Looks
what do you
like...
do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshin. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Okay, bis gleich.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
So anything new here? Einfach einmal durchgehen und gucken, ob wir noch irgendwo irgendwas haben, mit wem wir reden können eventuell. Vermutlich nicht, aber... Schadet nicht. Um mal nachzuschauen.
Hier.
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
Well, someone. Wasn't me, I swear. I didn't start the shooting. Just defended myself.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort they play? And the equator? Bounce backing, diving, an accredited ASA Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Never mind, hier bei der Casino-Ecke. We don't want that.
Can I help you?
No.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Is Luhara Chu Neophol present? Hello, Mia. It's Ruben. Yes. I'm on Novaria. A job interview with Synthetic Insights. Instructional. I'd swear that every corporation has a former STG operator as their head of personnel resources. It's the quietest place I've visited off homeworld. Everything is built with a good view and there are constables everywhere. Very secure. After I get done here, could we meet? It's been years since we heard each other with our real ears. You're still on Risco's? Right. I'll do some research tonight and see when I can get a packet there. I'm looking forward to seeing you too. I'll be in contact as soon as I have plans.
Ja, mehr scheint es hier nicht zu geben. Da geht's doch. Diesen Notfunkspruch, den wir auch geschnappt haben.
Spectre, how good of you to return.
You're the administrator now.
Quite so. It is all thanks to you. With the evidence you recovered, I was able to present my case to the executive board. Mr. Analeas was asked to submit his resignation. The board gave me his position. Let's say out of gratitude. Now, if you don't mind, I have many operations to bring myself up to speed on.
Gut. Wenigstens schön zu sehen, dass es hier ein einigermaßen Happy End gab. Immerhin. All it took was a couple of dead guys. There was dead bad guys. Anything. Er hasst mich. Das soll er ruhig, I don't care. Ne? Ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, wo ist der Aufzug? Need to go. What the? Ah ja, weil ich sein Shit genommen habe. I forgot. Ja, er war pissed, weil ich seinen Shit genommen habe. Oh well. Shit, ich hab's fast vergessen. Oh well. Kann man nicht viel machen. I guess. Back to the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Sarens going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Was? Junge, bist du da? Also bist du back? Was meinst du? Wollen wir mal ein bisschen ein strenges Wörtchen mit der reden darüber? Weil das ist definitiv nicht in Ordnung. Ha.
Nein, ich schon nicht.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Didn't want this. I didn't want this! Fuck!
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I hate this. Isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I intended. Fucking dialogue system, I hate you. Fuck you, dialogue system. Fuck you. Alter, manchmal könnte ich auch. Fuck you, Mass Effect. Wo kommen wir hier raus? Stimmt, da wieder. Take forever. Whatever. Wo sind wir hier? Stop. Ah.
Hey, so what
Would you believe, right?
So what can I do for you today? You need anything? I'll be here.
Dass das Spiel einem aber auch nicht genau sagt, was die Intention ist.
Spectre, how quite with the now, if you don't mind, I have many operations to bring myself up to speed on.
Ich dachte, man würde nur Miranda reprimanden, die zurechtweisen für ihre xenophobische, rassistische Scheiße, die sie labert. Aber nein, man bestraft das ganze fucking Team. Like, what the fuck? I hate this. Damn, this is so shit. Ja, dann müssen wir gleich den Dude wieder killen, aber das ist okay. Als fucking ob. Als ob. Game. Du lässt mich hier gerade sehr, sehr mies dastehen. Die Situation im Sicherheitslabor wurde noch nicht geklärt. Was? Gotta be kidding me. Und wie die geklärt wurde? We nuked their asses. Irgendwie. Wir haben keine Möglichkeit mehr. Ja. Wie viel müssen wir wiederholen? No. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Are you here to secure? You must listen to me. If we do not... This was Ragnar's ship. After she lays eggs, they move her... Queens can lay eggs in... I am thinking that these Ragnar are beyond saving. It creates bursts of neutron radiation. Kills everything within the station. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert
Anscheinend habe ich nichts verpasst. Nein, du hast verpasst, wie ich habe eine es gab ein Meeting in der Normandy, als wir weggehen wollten. Jan dann hat irgendeine xenophobische Scheiße von sich gegeben. Und eine der Optionen hieß nicht nochmal. Und ich wollte sagen, hey, weißt du was? Okay. Seien wir jetzt mal böse. Aber anstatt ihr zu sagen, hey, sei nicht so eine fucking Rassistin, wurde das komplette Meeting versetzt. Like, what the fuck, Mass Effect? Gib mir gefälligst die Antworten, eine klare Repräsentation aller Antworten, die ich benötige, brauche, bekomme. Oh, und jetzt will ich den Scheiß nochmal machen. Stupid save.
Connecting.
We're moving on.
The sooner we... Online. How can I help you?
How many Ragnar are in here?
I'm sorry. The sensor network is...
Ich will nicht ausloggen, du dämliches Stück Plastik.
Online. How can I help you?
How many Ragnar are in here?
I'm sorry. The sensor network...
Give me your...
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron Purge System activated.
Ja, die Antworten sind manchmal so schon Interpretationssache und dann hast du noch deutsche Texte zu englischen Sprache, man kann unterscheiden, großer Herzschuh. Ja, es kann in der Tat so sein. Da habe ich mich gerade ein bisschen aufgeregt. Aber sonst hast du nichts verpasst.
Hey, so what
Would you believe?
So what can I do?
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Ja, außer dass dieser komische Kroganer sauer auf uns ist. Weil wir ja so ein Shit geklaut haben. Und der uns gleich angreift, sobald wir hier rausgehen, aber... Well, die Situation wird auch sehr einfach und easy geklärt werden. Hoffe ich. We'll see. Wir werden sehen, wir werden sehen. Zuerst einmal nochmal zum Chef. Dialoge wiederholen. Weißt du was? Ich bin gespannt auf Dawn Trail. Ich habe richtig Bock auf Dawn Trail. Ich habe Bock, wieder FF zu spielen.
Spectre, how good of you to return.
You're the administrator now.
Now, if you don't mind, I have many operations to bring myself up to speed on.
Ich auch sehr. Ja, vor allem uns fehlt noch. Pandemonium ist noch nicht durch. Story-Teile sind noch nicht durch. Also es ist noch einiges zu tun vor Dawn Trail. Ich glaube, ich werde... Ja, ich werde mir demnächst wieder Guthaben kaufen und dann jedes Wochenende ein bisschen Final Fantasy 14 suchten. Dann geht's mit FF14 endlich weiter. Wahrscheinlich, sobald ich mit Monster Hunter durch bin. Sobald ich mit Monster Hunter Rise durch bin, werde ich FF14 weiterspielen. Ich muss mal gucken, ob ich morgen eventuell den Last dazu kriege, dass wir viel... Samstag, ja, dass wir Samstag viel Monster Hunter spielen. Ja. Are you fucking kidding me? Wo sind meine Kollegen? Come on, for real? Ja, der war ein bisschen sauer auf uns. Ah, hättest du dann Bock, eventuell auch mal wieder mitzuspielen, ein bisschen in FF14? Ich muss erstmal wieder reinkommen. Ich habe jetzt so lange kein FF14 gespielt. Ich muss in die Steuerung erstmal wieder reinkommen. Oh mein Gott.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Yeah.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the MELE relay?
The MELE relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Sarens going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Und hier habe ich dann nicht nochmal geklickt. Weil ich dachte, ja, jetzt kriegst du erstmal einmal eine von Latz geböllert, aber nein. Oh nee, es geht nicht mal weiter.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Nicht mein Problem. Soll ich mal raten?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Ich mag den Dude nicht. So, wir könnten jetzt auch erst noch einmal mit der Crew reden, würde ich sagen. Reden wir erstmal mit der Crew. Let's talk with the crew.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Ich mache nachher einfach 5 Minuten, hänge ich oben drauf. Also. Okay, wie war das? Da. Glatzdude will ich nicht reden. Der ist irgendwie, I don't know, unwichtig gefühlt. Gibt's auch noch. Die Dinger waren hier. Ah. Ich muss dann gleich sowieso abschalten. Allerdings. Weil ich muss, Wo ist er? Den zweiten PC wieder anschalten, weil Avatar schafft und Raps auf einmal. Ich meine, OBS. Not gut.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Das
Commander.
passt ja, weil ich muss bald los. Ja, so eine halbe Stunde machen wir noch. Bisschen mehr.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Beleidigen, nein.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Die ganze Zeit diese, das ist unhöflich, das ist unhöflich, das ist inakzeptabel. Du beleidigst mich, Bitch, hau ab. Es ist ein bisschen on the nose, aber so ein bisschen fies. Wann fährst du los? Circa ungefähr.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I wasn't sure if... Are you interested in me, Shepard?
Das ist früh. Beziehungsweise, ich weiß nicht, wie weit wir ins Game sind, aber... Wait a second. Isn't this a bit... Ist das nicht ein bisschen early? Sie haben sich hier. That's a bit early. Okay. Fuck it up now. Is that some more info?
You want a relationship with me? Even though we're both women?
We Asari are monogendered, Commander. Male and female do not have any real meaning for us. We do, however, have maternal instincts, so perhaps we would fill what you consider a female role. I'm sorry if this is awkward for you, Shepard. I am only trying to be honest. I feel as if we share some type of connection. Perhaps I was wrong.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Mission abbrechen, schade. Was? Wieso? Ja, weil Garus. Sorry, Junge, aber Garrus ist auf der Friendzone-Liste. Der kommt nicht. Der, that's not happening here. I'm sorry. Ich meine, hätte ich eine Polygamie-Mod, könnte man es natürlich mal mit Garrus probieren. But that's not in the cards. Und ich modde das Game nicht nochmal. Ich habe das jetzt so oft durch irgendwelche Fehler kaputt gekriegt und jetzt funktioniert es gerade. It's not happening. Ich analysiere es nicht.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Macht es doch erst Spaß. Das ist fies.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
There's nothing else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Ich höre jetzt los. Viel Spaß noch. Ja, danke. Damn, das ist early. Like, wir sind gerade mal, was, 20 Stunden? Wir sind 20 Stunden rein. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange das Game geht. Aber ja, viel Spaß. Wir sehen uns eventuell heute Abend wieder. Bye. So, who else do we have?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Ist alles ein bisschen teuer. Save.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
What? Die haben 4?
You're killing out there.
Kroganer haben 4 Eier? Damn.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
We will! It's personal for you, we will do.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Jeder hat seine eigene Mission.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tisoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Commander.
Oh, good development.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Ah, I get it. Ich nehme mal an, sobald man in eine Richtung geht mit einem Charakter, ist man locked in.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Yep. Aber das ist auch gar nicht schlecht. Naja. Tali!
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Sarens our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil, Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Sarens' control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
Hier gibt's nichts Neues.
All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Ja, wir haben jetzt eine Menge Codex-Einträge. Können wir entweder jetzt lesen oder später. Are you crazy? Eben ist. Jetzt wird ziemlich gut. Aha. Tagebuch. Rex Familienrüstung. Finden Sie den Torianer, der Rex Familienrüstung gestohlen hat. Er versteckt sich irgendwo im Argos Cho Cluster. Jaros, Dr. Salian finden. Jaros hat Ihnen den Koordinaten von Dr. Salians letzten Aufenthaltsort gegeben. Begeben Sie sich in Ihr Herrscher-System in Kepler. Let's go. So, we got a lot of Aufträge. Missions. Ja. Yeah. Das sind die persönlichen Missions, die werden wir definitiv machen. Codex! Außerirdische Nichtratsvölker. Ich glaube, die Hoppers hatten wir schon. Kroganer-Kultur. Die harsche kroganische Heimatwelt ist nicht nur verantwortlich für die physische, sondern auch psychische Entwicklung ihrer Bewohner. Die Kroganer neigen dazu, selbstbezogen, unnachgiebig und schonungslos zu sein. Als Respektwerte gelten bei ihnen Stärke und Selbstvertrauen. Durch Verrat lassen sie sich niemals überraschen oder gar verletzen. Schwache und selbstlose Individuen überleben bei ihnen nicht lange. In ihrer Kultur gilt das Streben danach, die Nummer 1 zu sein, als vollkommen normaler Vorgang. Nach der Niederschlagung der kroganischen Rebellion verloren die gesellschaftlichen Führungsprinzipien weitgehend an Bedeutung. Während die kroganischen Warlords früher um die Titel des Overlords kämpften und Streitkräfte aufstellten, die groß genug waren, das ganze Sonnensystem zu bedrohen, lassen sich heute kaum mehr als 1000 Krieger zu Treue verpflichten. Die meisten Kroganer trauen nichts und niemandem außer sich selbst. Diese pessimistische Sichtweise basiert zum einen auf ihrem Grundgefühl von Fatalismus und Friedseligkeit als Folge der tiefgreifenden soziologischen Effekte nach dem Genophage, der die Zahl der Kroganer drastisch reduzierte. Zum anderen haben die Kroganer darüber hinaus das Gefühl, dass die gesamte Galaxis ein Interesse daran hat, das Überleben ihres Volkes zu verhindern. In Folge glauben die wenigen überlebenden Kroganer nicht daran, eine Zukunft zu haben. Die allgemeine Attitüde der Kroganer lautet: Töte, brandschatze und lebe jeden deiner Tage, als wäre er dein letzter. Quarianer, Rechtssystem und Verteidigung. Während das Konzil der Migrantenflotte ich kann schon wieder nicht lesen. I need a drop of water. Wasser. Während das Konzil der Migrantenflotte die Gesetzgebung ähnlich wie die planetarischen Demokratien wahrnimmt, unterscheiden sich Rechtsprechung und die Gerichtsbarkeit deutlich. In den Folgejahren der Flucht vor den Geth gab es nur wenige Polizeibeauftragte, die für die Millionen Zivilisten der Flotte zuständig waren. Deshalb wurden von der Militärführung Marines entsendet, um für Ruhe und Ordnung zu sorgen. Heutzutage verfügen die Marines über neue Ausbildungsmethoden und Strategien, um diese Polizeiaufgaben wahrzunehmen. Sie können sich perfekt auf den Kampf in der begrenzten Räumlichkeiten eines Raumschiffes einstellen und respektieren dennoch weiterhin die Befehlsstrukturen des Militärs. Gefasste Kriminelle müssen sich immer vor dem Kapitän des entsprechenden Schiffes verantworten. Der Kapitän kann sich die Empfehlung des Schiffsrats anhören, aber die letzte Entscheidungsgewalt liegt immer bei ihm selbst. Die meisten zeigen sich eher nachsichtig und verhängen als Strafe lediglich weitere oder unangenehmere Wartungsarbeiten am Schiff. Rückfällige Kriminelle dagegen werden versehentlich auf der nächsten bewohnbaren Welt vergessen. So eine Art, du hast eine zweite Chance. Aber wenn du die verkackst, dann, ja, vergessen wir dich versehentlich auf der letzten bewohnbaren Welt. Uff. Diese Praxis des Zurücklassens eigener Kriminelle auf dem Planeten anderer Völker ist einer der Gründe für die Spannungen zwischen den Quarianern auf ihrem Track und den anderen galaktischen Völkern. Den Captains selbst bleibt zumeist keine andere Wahl. Durch die ohnehin schon knappen Ressourcen können sie es sich nicht auch noch erlauben, unproduktive Gefangene mitreisen zu lassen. In den ersten Jahren wurden viele zivile Frachter bewaffnet und dienten damit als freiwilligen Kampfschiffe. Und bis zum heutigen Tage erweisen sich die quarianischen Zivilrechte immer noch als überdurchschnittlich stark bewaffnet und sind dadurch keine beliebten Ziele für Raumpiraten. Auch nach dem Wiederaufbau des Militärwesens stehen weiterhin nur wenige hundert Kriegsschiffe für die Verteidigung zehntausender Schiffe der Flotte zur Verfügung. Bei der quarianischen Raummarine werden strikteste Patrouillenroutinen ausgeführt und keine Risiken angegangen. Wenn die Absichten eines sich nähernden Schiffes nicht geklärt werden können, wird es abgeschossen. So ein Null-Toleranz friss- oder Stier-Prinzip. I see. Quarianer Religion. Die in früheren Zeiten meist praktizierte Religion der Quarianer war das Anbeten der Vorfahren. Aber auch nachdem die Quarianer Glauben durch Säkularismus ersetzten, verloren sie nie den Respekt vor dem Wissen ihrer Vorfahren. Die im Lauf der Zeit immer fortschrittlichere Technologie erlaubte ihnen dann, die Persönlichkeiten und die Erinnerungen ihrer Vorfahren als virtuelle Intelligenzen zu speichern. Diese Aufzeichnungen bilden ein fundiertes Archiv an Wissen und Weisheiten und wurden in einer zentralen Datenbank gespeichert, auf die man von jedem Extranet-Anschluss aus zugreifen konnte. Oh, that's nice. Die Quarianer waren sich sehr wohl darüber bewusst, dass dies lediglich eine Form der virtuellen Unsterblichkeit darstellte, denn diese elektronischen Abbilder der Vorfahren stellten keine Lebewesen dar. Aber dieser Umstand galt lediglich als Herausforderung, nicht als Problem. Sie waren davon überzeugt, dass sich gelebte Intelligenz durch Mathematik erklären und erschaffen lasse. Also begannen die Quarianer mit weiterreichenden Forschungsarbeiten an künstlichen Intelligenzen, um die Grenzen der Sterblichkeit zu überkommen und die Aufzeichnungen der Vorfahren wieder mit echtem Leben zu füllen. Aber die Lebensform, die sie schufen, kam leider zu anderen Schlüssen. Die von den Quarianern erschaffenen Geth zerstörten nach der Machtübernahme als erstes die Datenbanken der Vorfahren. Oh mein Gott! In den Jahrhunderten seit der Evakuierung ihrer Heimatwelt haben sich die meisten Quarianer wieder den verschiedenen Religionen zugewandt. Viele von ihnen glauben, dass die Machtübernahme der Geth und die Vernichtung ihrer Vorfahren eine Strafe für das fahrlässige und arrogante Ignorieren der alten Lebensweisen und das Anbeten eines erschaffenen Idols sei. Oder eigens erschaffener Idole sei. Andere Quarianer haben weltlichere, ethische Erklärungssätze, nach denen ihr Volk tatsächlich fahrlässig und arrogant gewesen sei. Die Strafe aber keines übernatürlichen Ursprungs, I can't read. Die Strafe aber keinen übernatürlichen Ursprung habe. Vielmehr hätten die Quarianer eben die falschen Entscheidungen getroffen. Auf jeden Fall würde jeder Quarianer bestätigen, dass sie sich durch Anmaßung ihrer eigenen Heimatwelt beraubt haben. Außerirdische Ratsvölker. Ahri-Religion. Die Hauptreligion der Ahri ist der pantheistische Siari-Glaube, der sich ungefähr mit Alles ist eins übersetzen lässt. Dieser Glaube hat einige Kernmerkmale. Das Universum selbst ist ein Bewusstsein und jedes Leben darin ist Teil eines größeren Ganzen. Der Tod eines Individuums bedeutet das Zurückfließen der spirituellen Energie in das übergeordnete Bewusstsein des Universums. Die Siaristen glauben nicht zwangsläufig an die Wiedergeburt, sondern daran, dass die im Todesfall in das Universum zurückfließende spirituelle Energie einer neuen, sterblichen Hülle zugutekommt. Die Siari-Religion wurde bekannt, als die Ahri ihre Heimatwelt verließen und entdeckten, dass sie mit nahezu jeder Lebensform verschmelzen können. Diese Fähigkeit wird als Beweis dafür angesehen, dass alle Lebensformen gleichen Ursprungs sind. Die Siari-Priesterinnen sehen ihre Aufgabe darin, die verstreuten Scherben des universellen Bewusstseins wieder zusammenzubringen. Bevor sich der Siari-Pantheismus weitestgehend durchsetzte, waren die Religionen der Ahri so verschieden wie ihre politischen Meinungen. Zu den weiteren überlebenden Religionen zählen unter anderem die monotheistischen Glauben an die Göttin Atame. Wie die Ahri selbst erlebte diese Gottheit einen Übergang von der jungfräulichen über die matronale bis zur matriarchalischen Phase. Und Turianer-Biologie. Die turianische Heimatwelt Palaven hat einen metallarmen Kern, der nur ein schwaches Magnetfeld erzeugt und außergewöhnlich große Mengen Solarenergie durchlässt. Aus diesem Grund haben die meisten Lebensformen auf Palaven zu ihrem Schutz eine Art Exoskelett mit Metallanteilen ausgebildet. Durch ihre reflektierenden Plattenhaut sind die Turianer zwar gegen langwellige, schwache Strahlen geschützt, verfügen aber über keinerlei natürliche Rüstungen. Die dicke Haut der Turianer bietet keinen besonderen Schutz gegen Projektile oder zielgerichtete Energiestrahlen. Die Atmosphäre Palavens basiert auf Kohlenstoff, Sauerstoff und ungewöhnlicherweise auf rechtsdrehenden Aminosäuren. Damit sind die Turianer neben den Quarianern das einzige Volk, deren biologische Grundlage sich auf rechtsdrehende Proteine gründet. Die auf linksdrehenden Aminosäuren basierte Nahrung der Menschen, Ahri oder Salarianer, würde den Turianern im besten Fall keinen Schaden zufügen, sie aber auch nicht mit Nährstoffen versorgen. Im schlimmsten Fall können sie allerdings Reaktionen auslösen, die ohne unmittelbare Behandlung zum Tode führen. Alter, da isst du einmal vom falschen Buffet und stirbst am nächsten Tag. Holy shit. Menschen und die Allianz. Allianz-Militärdoktrin. Das Allianz-Militär bereitet den anderen Rassen der Galaxis große Sorgen. Beim ersten Aufeinandertreffen erschien die noch unerfahrene Allianz den Turianern als fast mitleiderregende Gegner. Das änderte sich aber grundlegend, nachdem das Allianzmilitär Shang-Chi befreite und die Turianer mit einer Reihe neuer Technologien und Taktiken überraschte. Der unbedingte Wille der Menschen, die Techniken der modernen Raumkriegsführung zu erlernen und anzuwenden, verblüffte die Ratsvölker. Seit Hunderten von Jahren lebten sie hinter den Schutzmauern altbewährter Technologie und Strategien. Zur Zeit betrachteten die Ratsvölker die Allianz als schlafenden Riesen. Weniger als 3% der Menschen meldete sich für das Militär, eine weitaus geringere Quote als bei den anderen Völkern. Die Allianzsoldaten sind zwar kompetent, aber nicht so professionell wie die Turianer und nicht so erfahren wie die Ahri. Ihre Stärken liegen vielmehr auf dem Gebiet der Feuerunterstützung, der Flexibilität und der Geschwindigkeit ihrer zahlenmäßigen Unterlegenheit. Ihre zahlenmäßige Unterlegenheit macht sie mit überraschender technischer Unterstützung, virtuelle Intelligenzen, Drohnen, Artillerie, elektronische Kriegsführung und einem Schwerpunkt auf Truppenmobilität und individueller Initiative wieder wett. Ihre Kriegsdoktrin basiert nicht auf dem Kompensieren und Austeilen schwerer Schläge wie bei den Turianern und Kroganern. Vielmehr bevorzugen sie es, den Feind im Rücken seiner schwer befestigten Stellung anzugreifen, die Nachschublinien abzuschneiden und Hauptquartiere und Depots zu zerstören und so die feindlichen Einheiten am ausgestreckten Arm verhungern zu lassen. Auch bei der Verteidigung agiert das menschliche Militär schnell und flexibel und orientiert sich an Sun Tzus Kriegsweisheiten. Wer alles verteidigen will, wird alles verlieren. Garnisonseinheiten werden eher auf Aufklärungsmissionen als zum Kampf eingesetzt und feindliche Bewegungen werden durch Aufklärungsdrohnen überwacht. Die nur sehr schwachen Garnisonen der menschlichen Kolonien können relativ leicht von potenziellen Feinden überwunden werden. Eine Tatsache, aufgrund der die Führung des Allianzmilitärs immer wieder in der Kritik steht. Die an den Portalschnittstellen stationierten großen und kampfstarken Flotten der Allianz, wie zum Beispiel jener im Arcturus-System, befinden sich jedoch nur wenige Stunden oder Tage von den Kolonien in ihrem Verantwortungsbereich entfernt. Im Falle eines Angriffs reagieren sie mit überwältigenden Gegenschlägen. Allianz N7. Der Military Vocational Code MVC des Allianzmilitärs klassifiziert den Karriereweg aller Militärangehörigen. Der MVC besteht aus einem Buchstaben und einer Zahl. Der MVC eines Soldaten gibt Auskunft über den Kompetenzlevel, nicht den Rang. Dabei steht der Buchstabe für einen Einsatzbereich und die Zahl für den Kompetenzgrad. Je nach Zugehörigkeit, technischer Qualifikation und Auszeichnungen, es werden alle 26 Buchstaben und Zahlen von 1 bis 7 verwendet. N zum Beispiel ist der Buchstabe für die Special Forces. Oh, wir sind also Special Forces mit dem höchsten Kompetenzgrad. That's interesting.
50,000.
Schiffe und Fahrzeuge.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle. Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre's Sarens. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay, wir speichern. Nun, ich würde dann erstmal sagen, das war's für diese Episode. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dahin, Leute, haut rein. Ihr seid die Besten und nicht vergessen, Liara und Charlie sind best. Also dann, bye bye.